You ever feel like you're just scrolling, minding your own business, and then bam, something grabs your eyeballs and won't let go? Maybe it's a video of someone getting roasted, a wild prank, or some influencer calling out their ex in public. I mean, whatever it is, you just can't look away. I mean, honestly, you don't even want to. Hey folks, this is Rebel, and yes, today we're going to be diving into the deep world of shock creators. You know, the folks who have figured out how to hijack your attention, play on your emotions like a fiddle, and rack up those millions of views in the process. We're talking about the new kings and queens of the internet, the ones who make Howard Stern look like a Sunday school teacher. And yeah, we're going to get into why you and me, we eat this stuff up, even when we say we hate it. So grab your drinks, buckle up, and let's get uncomfortable. All right, let's start with a question. Who are the shock creators of today? I mean, think beyond just YouTubers faking breakups or TikTokers pranking their grandmas until they cry. I mean, the landscape of chaos-driven content now includes radio hosts stirring up controversy on the air, TV personalities who thrive on unpredictable outbursts, podcasters who drop hot takes just to ignite comment section wars. I mean, these creators aren't just making content. They're manufacturing mayhem, and audiences can't seem to look away. Now, consider figures like Logan Paul, who filmed himself in a Japanese forest, sparked global outrage, only to return even greater, bigger. Or let's look at Andrew Tate, whose inflammatory statements gets him banned, then replatformed, then banned again, then back again. It's mind-boggling. Then you have radio personalities, from shock jocks like Howard Stern, to talk show hosts. Have long made career. These people have made long careers out of pushing boundaries and courting backlash. You have TV stars like Wendy Williams or Simon Cowell. They built their brands on being unfiltered, unpredictable. Even online personalities. Some of these aren't known for being nice. They're famous for being raw, controversial, and sometimes, frankly, unhinged. So why do we watch? Why do we keep coming back for more? Now, we're going to get a little deep because now we're going to jump into the psychology real quick of why this happens. So this thing called negativity bias. So our brains are built to pay more attention to bad, scary, or outrageous stuff than to the good news. Why, you ask? Because this was found way back when, back in the day, before me and you, everything happened. If you missed a threat, like a tiger in the forest or something sinister out there watching you, if you missed that, you might end up as lunch. So our mind is hardwired to focus on danger, drama, anything that feels like a threat. That's why you remember the one negative comment on your post, not the 10 compliments. It's why you can't scroll past a meltdown or a scandal, even if you know it's trash content. Wrong. It's fake news. Your brain's like, whoa, this could be important. Better pay attention. And here's the kicker. The internet. It's designed to feed this bias. The algorithms in TikTok, the algorithms in YouTube, X, they boost the wildest, angriest, most controversial stuff because it gets most clicks, shares, comments. So basically, the more you engaged, the more you're going to see on your pages. It's a feedback loop. And guess what? We're all stuck in it. So, let's be honest. Sometimes it is fun to watch a train wreck. There's a thrill in seeing someone say what everyone else is thinking, but is too scared to admit it. It feels raw, real, even cathartic. But there's also a dark side to it, too. Ever notice how you feel after a night of doom scrolling? You get anxious, angry, maybe even a little gross. I mean, that's not an accident. I mean, constant exposure to shock and outrage messes with your head. It ramps up anxiety, makes you more cynical, and honestly, it's very addicting. You start craving the next hit of drama, even if it makes you feel worse. And for creators, the pressure to outdo themselves, to keep pushing the envelope, dude, this can be brutal. You go viral once, and suddenly you're stuck. How do you stop yourself? Some end up burning out, some end up crossing ethical lines, and some just lose themselves in the character they've created. Now, let's talk tactics. I mean, shot creators know exactly what they're doing. They use jump cuts, loud sounds, crazy visuals, and even anything to keep you glued to the screens. They start fights, they pick sides, they bait you into commenting. Sometimes they even fake drama, and we've been seeing that a lot, just to keep people talking. Now, I mean, you've seen the thumbnail when someone's crying, or the title can be like, I can't believe this just happened. Dude, that's not random. That's psychological warfare. They're triggering your curiosity, your fear of missing out, your need to belong. And you want to know what's happened. You want to be in on the joke. You want to pick a side. And the wild part is, even if you hate them, you're still playing their game. Hate watching, oh my gosh, hate watching is still watching. Outrage is still engagement. Think about that the next time you see a Twitter post or a YouTube video or a TikTok. So here's the biggest question. Are we just victims of our own brains, or do we have a choice? Can we break the cycle, or are we doomed to chase the next big shock forever? I mean, honestly, I think it's both. Yeah, we're wired for negativity, but we're also wired for connection, empathy, curiosity. The trick is to notice when you're being played. So you need to start asking yourself, why am I watching this? Is it making my life better or just louder? Sometimes just asking the questions is enough to snap you out of that trance. And if you're a creator, maybe think about what you're putting out there. Are you adding something real, or are you just stirring the pot for clicks? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good debate. I love a great debate. And I'm all for pushing boundaries. If you've seen any of my content or watched any of my podcasts, you'll see that. But there's a difference between challenging your audience or just feeding them junk food. So here's a wild idea. What if we use shock for good? What if creators started dropping truth bombs, exposing real injustice, or calling out systems instead of just people? Imagine a video that starts with a wild, shocking hook, but instead of drama, it delivers something that actually changes how you see the world. I mean, yeah, it's risky, sure, might not go as viral, but could actually make a difference, could actually change the algorithms, could actually change the way people view content. But now look, I mean, I get it. Life is stressful. The world's a mess. Sometimes you just don't want to watch somebody else's drama for a while. There's no judgment. But don't let yourself get stuck in the negativity loop. I mean, notice what you're consuming and why. If you're a creator, remember you've got power, immense power. You influence people on a daily basis. We're seeing that through what is going on right now, through everything we see in life. Everything we see on social media with the LA riots, with everything with Ukraine, with Congress, with politics, with drama on social media, with dramas in the streaming world. It's all designed that way. So be careful what you watch, be careful what you hear, be careful what you read. Hell, if you don't believe what you're hearing in this segment, look it up. It's a psychological fact. We are drawn to negativity. Negativity sells. No matter how bad these sponsorships, or how bad these platforms like Twitch, Kick, YouTube, all of that shit, they know negativity sells. These advertisers know negativity sells. I mean, hell, they've been in the ad game for decades. If you look back into the original form of advertising, I mean, we'll get into that on another subject, but just look back. There's some great documentaries out there on how advertising manipulates us. It's been around forever. And so all of you out there that are sitting there saying, why is this doing that? Or why are these creators getting more? Look at their content. Look at their audiences. These people love that kind of stuff. And we all do. Like I said, we do it constantly. Okay, so have you ever driven by a car accident on a highway? Have you ever not just kept going and not paid attention to what's going on the side of the road? We all do. We all slow down. Sometimes even if it's cause another accident because we've slowed down to bottleneck to see what's going on. It goes with horror movies, everything else. Everything is shock content nowadays. That's what sells. But all right, this is just a quick little hi, how you doing? If you like what you hear, if you have any comments on it, hit me up. Put them in the comments. Also, make sure you check us out on all of our other podcasts. We have The Underground. We have the Triple B, the Booze Banner Bullshit podcast. We have the Hangout that is getting brought back to life. So, if you're a creator and you have something to say, hit me up. Let's get on the Hangout. Let's hang out, chill out, tell me your story. But yeah, no, leave your comments. I want to know some of the things that you have seen that now that you understand the negativity aspect of things that you've seen online that you're going, oh shit, it does. It does. It draws me in. I want to be there. I want to see what's going on. That's how it's going on. I mean, we just saw a feud. It just blew up on the internet on X between two rival YouTubers. How can you be rival YouTubers in the content creation game? I can remember back when I first started content creation, it was just games, fun, community, hanging out. Yeah, you threw some words at each other in voice chats or Discords or things like that. But to literally take somebody's life because you believe they have more influence over your content, that's a you problem. It just goes the same. If you believe that somebody else is taking your stuff, that becomes a you problem. But again, that's another whole conversation. If you'd like to hear more about that, leave that in a comment. I will talk about that too. But like I said, quick, short, sweet. I appreciate you guys. My name is Rebel. Hit the links in the description and come check us out on our other podcasts. Till then, be good. Watch what you see. And always, I tell everybody, always research. If you like what you see, come and check us out on Spotify, iHeart, anywhere you get your podcast. And come check us out on Rumble, X, Kick, Twitch, and sometimes X for the live party on Friday night. Anyways, you be good. Watch what you see. Like I said, always research. Talk to you later. Peace out.